here, we're gonna preface this a little bit. Who is this young man? And what are you doing out here, Mason, and how come you got so tall since the last time I've seen you?
Yeah, look at him.
Today I'm planting trees for the Rod Gun Club, and I don't know why I got taller, I guess.
Lots of good food.
Yeah.
Your mom's a good cook.
Or are they just putting you on a rack at night and stretching you out to make you a little bit taller?
Maybe a good mix.
And this is all important stuff.
Oh no, Mary, you broke it.
I did.
So you did it again. Where are they planting?
We're gonna go down.
Oh, you
all
are?
The way. There's a valley down there.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna go down there. There's a lot of open space that we're gonna take the tractor.
Okay, so you're not planting
Okay.
into the corn or anything.
I have steel in my hands. Where are we today, Miss Bergman?
We are up between Travers and Wickham Valley.
There we go.
Yeah.
We're in the middle of Trempealeau County-esque. And today we've got a special event going on here. The Independence Rod and Gun Club are planting more trees.
Yep.
This seems to be kind of like an annual event. Club members come out, they grab a spud, they grab some trees, they grab some pails, they load up, they take them down the valley, and they spud away.
Yeah. And it's a nice morning and probably good timing because we've had some rain.
Yes, yes, the
Yeah.
ground is nice and moist.
Yeah.
And it's perfect tree planting weather. My trees aren't coming in for a couple weeks yet. Are you guys planting oaks? What are you planting? Do you know?
I'm not positive. We have a mix in the boxes.
Okay.
A mix, okay.
Well, good deal. I
Yeah.
think we've got our introduction.
Yeah.
And come on, enjoy the spudding.
Well, and
Okay.
these, the trees all came from the DNR, is that correct? The DNR nurseries?
Yeah.
Okay, and they're usually really good ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. And since Mary works for the DNR, she's going to give them a little plug. Yeah.
Right now they're going to put up another sign down there.
Uh-huh.
Me and my dad put one up that way when we were coming through. And then he's coming back, and we're gonna cut all the roots so they're one even level.
Yeah.
You just put all of them on a block, and you just cut it like that. So then, when you put them in the ground, you don't have to like fish all the roots into the hole.
Right.
It's a lot easier.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt the tree
No, it
to have
doesn't- yeah, it
that
doesn't matter
done.
at all.
No, in fact, I think it kind of invigorates them and gets
Yeah.
them growing faster.
Yeah.
So that'll be like step one. And here we've got all the important equipment. We've got these beautiful pink spuds.
That's so they don't get lost in the woods.
Yeah, I guess so. That's a good color.
That's kind of my dad's marking for all of our tools, pretty much.
It's bright
Hot
pink.
pink?
Hot pink.
Yeah, all of our power tools are spray painted.
Oh,
That's
great.
why I wear blaze orange all the time.
Yeah.
Because sooner or later Nancy's going to leave me in the woods. And I'm going to have somebody help me find my way out.
She doesn't need any help. Mary's pretty tough, She can always find her way home.
And so then what do you do with the four-wheeler? Is that how you load everybody up and get them down below?
Yeah, pretty much. And then we'll just after we cut the roots, we'll put all the trees into pails and put a few in the four-wheeler and then go give them off into the valley down there, and then everybody can come to one spot when they run out of trees so they can plant more.
Oh, that's a good deal. And then they get a lunch too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom is coming, and she has a bunch of brats and like hot dogs and stuff.
Well, you got a good day for it. Thank
Yeah.
goodness, because the
Oh,
last
it's
few days have
beautiful.
been rain and wind, and so this is much nicer,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
Now, I noticed on the boxes over there that there was some hard maples as well as some tamaracks. Let's walk over by this cute little John Deere tractor, which I sure would like to have one of.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't
And
it?
let's see what's in these boxes. This is a nice little tractor. My stepdad had John Deere's.
What is it? What number? You know?
That's what it's a 3020.
Oh, a 3020. Okay.
A 3020, look at that. Oh, I have fond memories. We had a 2630.
Oh, yeah, 3020.
And I loved that tractor. It was the best utility tractor you could ever have. 2630, because you could put a front end loader on it. You could plant corn with it. You could haul chopper boxes with it, cut hay, clean out the calf barn. So let's come on, peek at these boxes, and you know what I'm noticing? On these boxes, the labels are on the bottom.
I'm sure these are mostly tamaracks.
Is the area that you're planting a little wet?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, everywhere kind of is right now, but then whoever's the luckiest ones today, they get to sit on these life jackets right here, and then they just sit there and drop the trees.
Oh, sure.
Because
It's
there's
a tree
a till
planter.
on the bottom of there. Yeah.
Yep.
That's usually the best job you can
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to sit on the life jackets.
do. Yeah.
Multi-purpose life jackets.
Yeah.
You know, I sat on one of these many, many days planting trees.
I'm usually not as so blessed, and I usually have to go around with my dad, and we do it by hand, but
The spudding.
maybe I'll be luckier this year, I suppose.
Well, are we ready to go here, huh?
Well, it looks like we've got folks coming in. Is this the foreman right here?
No, I'm just a local guy.
Now, are you going to be spudding in trees, or do you get to drive the John Deere?
I get to drive this thing.
Now, is this your
Ah.
tractor?
Yep.
Now, is it diesel or is it
It's
gas?
a diesel, yeah. It's an old one.
And when did you get this tractor?
Oh, about 55 years ago.
And it's still ticking.
Oh yeah. It's got to be. It's a green tractor, you know.
Oh, see, now we know what his colors are.
Yeah.
Green and gold.
Green and gold, yeah.
Maybe we can get some money from John Deere, you know, that. Since
Well-
we're promoting it.
I have to tell you, as a child, when I was exposed to my Uncle John Wallach,
Oh,
who
yeah.
farmed a couple ridges over,
Yep.
he was an international man.
Yep.
And of course, I fell in love with John Deere's because that's what I was exposed to. And and he told me one day, he said, "You know what, Mary Catherine? Do you know why John Deere tractors are green?" And I said, "Uncle John, no, why? Why? I was just a kid." And he said, "That's so they can hide in the grass when the internationals drive by."
Well, that's different.
That's a fun story. That's a very fun story. Oh, and look at what we've got coming in here now. Thank you very much.
Yep,
And what's your name, sir?
Marcel Guza.
Marcel Guza. Well, you be safe out there today on that fancy little tractor, and if you ever need a new home for it,
Okay.
you just give me a call.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, definitely.
She'll come and drive it off.
You don't have enough tractor for the pretty ladies in the neighborhood.
I got 4 of them.
4 of them.
Okay.
My goodness.
All right, Daryl, show us what you're doing.
Well, we're started planting trees here today. We do this every year at a different location, and what I'm doing is kind of the first step is trying to separate tails.
That's fun, isn't it?
But we trim the excess roots off like that so that they go in the ground. There's usually, when you grab a bundle, there's always a couple long stragglers. And if you trim them a little bit, I guess it does 2 things. They go in the ground without being totally buried, and
Yeah.
if you have dry roots that stick out, I think it can stress the plant. So and these usually we do different ones most years. These are hard maples. We're doing hard maples along
neat,
with
yeah.
tamaracks.
Oh, well, that's
We'll be
interesting.
planting down the field and down in the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Much of it will be done with the machine. Last year everything was by hand. We're going to finish up some of what we had started last year.
Now, a couple years ago when you were planting down below, I think those were large. How are they doing?
Really good. Yeah,
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you don't get 100% catch.
No,
but it's,
well, you
they're
never
planted thicker
do.
than they should be anyway.
Yeah,
The deer eat some, the rabbits eat some, and
Some for
overall, they're
everybody.
doing, yeah, really well.
yeah. Well, that's good. And this year you're planting larch and hard maples, you
Yep.
said? Okay. Spruce or anything like
No,
that?
just the 2 species this year.
Okay.
We usually mix it up just a little. Those
Yeah.
are the 2 this year.
Well, that's interesting about the hard maples because we were just interviewing a farm that makes maple syrup, and that's a couple valleys over, and they have actually got a hillside of hard maple. And technically, they aren't supposed to be there because they said hard maple is supposed to only grow like from Hudson on up.
Yeah, we're kind of out of their
The range, but
they'll do
there's
once they
exceptions.
get started,
Yeah, and they're beautiful trees. Well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
great.
yeah, once they're mature, yep.
That's great. Okay. We'll get out of your way.
And so fill us in, Mike. Where are we at today?
We're on top of Double X, west of Independence. We're gonna plant trees today. We've got 4,000 trees to stick in the ground.
4,000, wow.
Yes.
And does this property belong to the Rod Gun Club? Fill us in on the history of this property.
This was bought from Shabilla. If I'm not, Daryl, help me out here.
Roman and Ernest Shabilla owned it.
Okay, yeah, we bought
Roman
this
and Ernest
Yeah.
Shabilla. Okay.
when we bought this in what, about 2000?
This or the first part?
Oh yeah, that's right, we bought it in 2 parts, didn't we?
It was about 1993. when we bought
93,
this
we bought-
initial 200 acres. Then we've added on, I think, 2 or 3 times since.
Yeah. So, I think it's a total of almost 320 acres up here.
Wow.
And this project is adjacent to what?
I don't know.
Ivan Stendahl's?
Well, this is the Ivan Stendahl, we donated this, or dedicated this to Ivan Stendahl.
Okay. So explain who Ivan Stendahl was.
Ivan Stendahl was an old guy that really enjoyed getting kids outside. That was his focus. He did a lot of work in Independence. He did a lot of work with the Rod and Gun Club. His deal was if you can't see a kid on a smile on a kid's face, you haven't done anything today.
What a nice thought, huh?
Yeah, he was very active in the Rod and Gun Club. He used a major push behind buying this and a lot of the properties that we own.
Well, that's great. Now, you also, this land is rented out for crops?
We rented out the crops, Kevin Perginski. We have a 5-year lease on it. with him.
Well, and so this is land owned by the Rod and Gun Club. So are they members come up here hunting if they want?
Actually, anybody can come up.
Oh,
and
it's like
hunt.
a public-
It's open to the public.
Uh-huh.
We can't restrict anybody from
Yeah.
hunting. We can't require a membership. Although we would like it if they would
Sure.
purchase one, but no, we can't require anything.
Okay.
And Mike, how expensive are those memberships? Is it going to cost me $500 to?
Yeah.
Because I know that's what you charge me, but
Well,
but what would you
I saw you
charge?
coming.
What would you charge the average person who'd like to get involved and participate in not only like the fishing contest activities and all the other stuff that the Rod and Gun Club does?
Well, we built a canoe landing and stuff. No, it's only $10 a year.
Yeah. Okay. That's a pretty good deal.
$5 for kids.
That is cheaper than a gym membership, and you probably get just as much exercise.
Probably, as long as you're willing to do it. Yeah. Yeah, that's our focus. We're following after Ivan. Create opportunities for the kids to get out.
Yeah.
Enjoy the outdoors. Learn about it.
Well, and Ivan was not the only person who you've dedicated project sites to.
Anna Coolig, Jim Helgeson. Oh gosh, there's so many of these guys. These guys are the ones that come out of World War II, and they wanted to do something for the local people. You know, they were a great bunch of guys. They got the communities and stuff going again when they got back from World War II.
Well, and everyone of that generation was really dedicated to bringing their kids up as conservationists, weren't they?
They were.
Yeah.
That it was important.
That was important, and to preserve it,
Yeah.
to take care of it. You know, them guys started back in the '60s trying to do things to improve the trout fishing around here. They went around and stuck willow tree sticks in the banks, you know, to try and provide shade, which we found out down the road isn't the proper thing to do. But at least they tried. They were experimenting. Like
Right.
Bob Petrick said, you ain't gonna know unless you do something. Bob Petrick is another one. He was very involved with this for many, many years. Daryl here, he's been our secretary for 25 years. I'm new to it. I just got involved in about the last 10 years. But I really enjoy it, and the reason I got into it is because I got sick of seeing my grandkids sitting on the couch playing with their phones.
Sure. Yeah. Well,
Absolutely.
That certainly happens these days, doesn't it?
Very quickly, yes.
So who are you?
I'm Taylor Silla.
And what are you doing here? Are you the boss? Coordinating everything?
No, I'm just here to volunteer and help out, and then it helps towards service hours for school as well.
Oh, okay. And do you enjoy this kind of?
I do, yeah. My dad does it a lot as well as a family. We do it on our own land, so. It's
Who's your
nice.
dad?
Mike Silla.
Okay. Okay, that's great, isn't it? Well, Taylor, are you going to be cooking this stuff up?
I don't think so.
No? Okay. All right. Well, let's look over here and see what they're doing, Mary. They're loading the planter, huh? And have you used one of these, Mary?
I have. I sat on one of these many hours when we planted our Irvin's Cooley property into trees. That was the spring that Joshua was born.
Oh, so you were sitting on this pregnant?
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been
Yeah.
fun.
I look like a tank.
Okay. So what, you sit here and then you feed those in? Is that it?
Yep. As the plow moves forward, you put the trees in the little slot right here. And then this is in the ground. You can see where the shovel is. This is in the ground. The little tree goes in here and it closes up. And away you go. You
Pretty
just
nifty.
planted a tree.
Now, they used to have a tree planter, I think, did the DNR own it, that they rented out for people to use?
I do believe so.
I don't know if they still do or not, but if you got a lot of trees to plant, that's nice.
Oh, absolutely. Is this tree planter yours or the DNR's?
This one's mine.
Oh, it's yours, okay. All
Does
right.
the DNR still rent out their tree planter?
Yeah, they've got 2 or 3 of them at the courthouse. Or I think they keep them in a county shop.
Okay.
But they're around, I know.
Boy, we've got the youth coming in here in droves. There we go.
Not all you.
Oh, he's got a few gray hairs on him.
Ancient.
Smile and wave. There we go.
There we go.
Look at that. And now, what kind of trees are these right here?
These right here are tamarack.
Oh, okay.
And tell us about the tamarack.
Look at
They're
that.
kind of a different pine tree, aren't they?
They're the only conifer that sheds its needles.
Yeah.
And they are very good in swampy areas.
Yeah.
They can tolerate it being wet.
Yeah.
And in the fall, they get to be that bright orange, which is beautiful. Yes.
They really add color to the
Yeah.
fall foliage, you betcha.
And that's a native tree, so it's a good thing to plant. And it looks like they're ready to go, aren't they? They've
Yeah, they're
already
ready.
got buds. Just put them in the ground. Hopefully they'll
Maples
take
don't
off.
yet, but they're a very hardy tree.
Yeah.
Well, and they keep them cold
Yeah.
once they pull them out, so that it doesn't stress them, because it's a little chilly today.
Yeah, it
My
is.
hands are getting a little cold, but you know,
Still got the hand shoes on.
Oh, Mary's such a whiner. My goodness.
not a whiner. That's because Nancy's going to leave me in the woods.
She's just
That's
so
why she drags me out
fixated
of the
on
house
this.
all the time.
She is so fixated on being left in the woods.
Well, every time we go someplace, you tell me you're going to do that.
Yeah, right. Well, let's go talk to these people over here.
The
So
sun
who do we
needs to
have
be to
here?
my back.
Carter Cobble.
Okay, and you are
Keith Cobble.
okay, and you're ready to plant trees.
I
huh?
am, yeah.
Yeah, Mary's such a perfectionist. She'll drive you crazy.
I don't want you to be washed out by the sun.
Yeah, we don't want you to look washed out, do we? No. That's important. So you guys are members of this club, I take it,
Yep.
and you're ready to plant trees today, huh?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice day for it.
Yeah,
Nice day.
and it's really a beneficial thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It gives something back to the land. I was just seeing a show the other day about, you know, all the carbon that trees actually sequester. It's really interesting. It's pretty amazing how that all happens. So, are you from Independence?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. All right. Well, There's more people arriving. Gonna be
It's like a
interesting.
big crew today.
Yeah. Well, that's good. You got a good day for it. Lady in the bib overalls. Just stop for a minute. We got to get some interviews here with some of these hardworking people. Who are you?
My name is Sandra Sukla.
Okay, Sandra, and you look like you are ready to plant trees.
Yeah, this is my third year volunteering for the tree planting.
Yeah.
Here in Wickham, beautiful Wickham Valley.
Yeah, this is great.
This is where my mother grew up, so.
Oh, she did in Wickham Valley.
Yep, so.
Who were you from home then?
I always was a Sukla. My mother was
okay.
a Klemek, and her mother was a Shabilla, so
Okay.
we've got deep roots here.
Boy, I guess so. Those are
Yeah.
all local names, aren't they?
I'm from Montana Ridge up by Lavender Lily country. So.
Uh-oh. Maybe we've got some insider information.
Yeah. Have you seen her?
No, but I was in high school during the whole big build-up of the stories, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, I think I might have been classmates with the people that made the headstone. So.
Oh my. And this is good work today too. They were saying it's a good thing to get people off the couch and outside and doing something for nature.
Yep, and I think next week is Arbor Day, or
Yeah, I'm not sure, but
yeah,
soon.
I think they try
yeah.
to schedule this right around Arbor
Yeah.
Day. So
Okay.
On the 24th.
Yep.
Well, great.
Boy, look at
We'll
there.
let you get back to work. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Oh, look at here we got lots of people getting ready. I think we're getting close to losing our opportunities. That's why we like to come to these events a little bit early
Yeah.
so that we can see all the planning going.
Yeah, this is
Let's see, I'm going to try to sneak around these guys.
that's fine.
And see if you can get a hold of them before they take off.
Yeah, there's only, if you grab a handful, there's like 2 6
Here we go. There's a guy right over here. Yeah, out and look at this. See,
No,
this one's
he's
in the
running
witness
away.
protection program. You know, these are these brave guys from the Elk Rod Gun Club.
They don't want their faces on television, apparently.
No. But it's a nice looking crew. I think they got some good strapping folks out here to plant trees like mad, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's our normal. Last year, didn't he take you down the valley? Look at this. Sitting here all nice and comfy cozy.
Ready to go, huh? Tough day coming up?
Yeah, it's gonna be tough sitting on here.
Yep. Well, but first you have to go down the valley on this, right? Oh, hang on.
I don't see helmets. I don't see seat belts.
No, oh dear.
You know.
Hopefully Marcel is a pretty good driver.
Well, you know, the scariest part is when they first drop it in the ground. And then after that, you're good to go. Perfect. Thank you. I wonder where he's going to go. And now the action begins, folks. Off they go. Good luck, work hard.
Hang on. Okay, I'll try to remember to tell him that. Maybe he can get out there and get some pictures or something. It's a lovely canoe. It's really nice. Yeah, it should be. Reflective there.
I think all those are camera actions. I looked at them earlier.
It looks nice.
See how they look different?
Yeah, it looks really nice. We did that program on it last fall.
side.
Kevin got some really good drone shots.
They gotta check the boxes.
Oh, maybe this summer Mary and I'll get
We got two, but it's scheduled so that everything should work out right. Yeah. I just want to get you guys walking away. There they go. There goes the workforce, folks.
There they go. They look committed, don't they?
Yeah, I think by the time they come back up, I don't think they'll have that much spring in their step.
Mary, they're young.
Oh, I know they're young.
Fine. So if somebody wants to join the Elk Rod Gun Club, what do they do, Mike?
Well, go to Petrick Service Station and buy a membership, or just come to our meetings. The meetings are the second Friday of every month, 7 o'clock at the new fire station in Independence.
Oh, okay, at the fire station.
And
So,
we're always looking for people.
oh, that's great.
Us old farts, we can't do a lot of this stuff no more.
I know.
We need to turn the wheel
Yes.
to the younger generation.
And you said on June 7th there's something coming up.
June 7th, we're going to dedicate our canoe landing to Legion 186.
Is it the
Okay.
7th or the 6th?
Whatever the Saturday is, the Saturday of Independence Day.
Okay. Okay.
I believe they're going to start the canoe race from there.
Okay.
And,
Yeah.
yeah, I think.
Maybe we can get Mary in that.
Oh, there we
Paddling
go.
along.
There we go. I know how to run a canoe,
There you go.
even by myself.
Well, away we go.
Absolutely.
All right, Mike. And
Okay.
we're here up above Wickham and Traverse
So
Valley.
it'll be halfway between Wickham Valley and
Yep.
Traverse Valley.
Yep. We're up here pretty close to heaven.
Yes,
Yes.
God's country.
Yep.
Well, and we sure do appreciate the hard work that our Elk Rod Gun Club does. And thank you for spending a little bit of time this morning with the gals and the guys that are out making sure that carbon is getting sequestered and planting those trees in the ground.
Yay.